Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time landing on my page. Welcome. I thank you for stopping by. I really hope that my videos are inspiring and motivating to you to go ahead and just subscribe and click my bell just to notify you each time that I upload. Today's video is going to show 4 different DIY activities that you can make to teach your toddler. I know nowadays with electronics, with the tablets and phones, these kids are just so wrapped up into those things, which it's not all bad, but when we don't control their screen time, it can become a little bit not so great. It is important to also want to try to be a hands-on type of parent as well. But I mean, every kid does learn differently. My middle child, which is my 3-year-old, he is more of a hands-on learner, whereas my oldest, he was more so of reading books and working in workbooks. But my middle child, he's not like that. So my 3-year-old, I am trying to work on him with learning his colors, numbers, his letters, and his shapes. So here are 4 different strategies, some crafty strategies that I've created just to help with that. I hope you like this video. Here's a preview of all of the items that I will be using for this DIY project. I did purchase every single item at Dollar Tree. For the first project, I'll be using some wood planks and some wood clothespins. I decided to use 1 wood plank and 26 of the wood clothespins for an alphabet project. Right now, I'm adding the clothespins to the plank just to make sure they all fit. I will be adding each letter of the alphabet on the clothespin, and then I'll also be adding each letter to the plank. To achieve this learning activity idea, I am using permanent Sharpie markers. Right now I'm showing you guys what it would look like to utilize this activity. This activity was inspired from one of my oldest son's teachers that he had at kindergarten camp. Instead of using letters in the class, they used numbers to help them memorize their phone numbers. And I thought it was the cutest idea, so I decided to utilize it so that my son can, my other son can learn his letters. Our next DIY learning project will be cube colors. These foam cubes I also purchased from Dollar Tree a while back ago. I believe that I use these foam cubes with my oldest son as well, but these foam cubes only came with 4 different colors. So this is what my 3-year-old is currently doing to learn those colors. So he needs to learn other colors. So I'm going to use this paint that I also purchased from Dollar Tree to paint some wood cubes to utilize for this same technique. Instead of using index cards to be the color territory again, I'm going to use 1 wooden plank to paint portions of every color paint that I'm going to use for the wood cubes. The next DIY learning activity is going to be number sticks. You're going to need 1 wooden plank and 10 wooden sticks. I'm using a permanent marker to write each number on the wooden plank. I'll also be using the permanent marker to write the word of each number on each stick. And here's what it's going to look like to utilize this number learning activity. Our last DIY learning activity are the shape grabbers. I'll be using the wooden clothespins and the wooden sticks. I'm using the permanent marker to draw each shape of my choice on the clothespin while also writing out the full name. And then I'll also be drawing the shapes on the wooden sticks. And this is what it's going to look like to use this particular activity. Here's the finished product of each DIY learning activity. Now these learning activities, of course, are more so for a child that is beginning to learn their colors, shapes, numbers, and letters. This is just a fun way for them to learn and to keep them busy. Now just to keep all the pieces together, I did put them in baggies and I did label them. Now when my son is actually utilizing these activities, I did buy an activity tray, also purchased at Dollar Tree, and I also purchased 2 carry caddies for the other learning activities, just so that he isn't losing all the pieces. It'll just be a lesser mess to clean up. But if you like this video, please make sure to like it, comment, and subscribe if you want to see future videos like this one. See you in my next video.